What is up, YouTube? Will here. I know this isn't my usual idle-on content or idler in general content, but this is a game that's had my kind of fascination or fix for quite a while now. Welcome to Tower Networking Inc. If you're not familiar with this game, it's an amazing little indie game that's currently in early access under active development. Great community, great Discord community as well, some great guides. After watching Tyler Run series, I figured, you know what, may as well give it a go myself. I have posted a few screenshots and have a bit of an understanding on how networking in this game works, because the whole premise is you're setting up a network in a tower. So let's get right into it. For me, we're going to start off with not a tutorial or anything. We're going to go directly into the Endless Babel, into a Zen mode. Pretty much all this means is no auto build, so we have time to kind of work on floors, things like that. Take a look. We want to disable DHCP. Disable that. I don't like to play with DHCP. It's just one of those things where I prefer to control it myself. You can pretty much manage everything you'd want from this level of understanding, but I don't think I could do this. Yeah, because that'll disable achievements, which I do want to keep achievements going to show you that I am definitely trying. So start local DNS mapping. I don't believe are required. Yeah. Well, I guess my thing's localized. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Applicable for 90 years of multiple. Yep. Okay. Other than that, we should be good. Let's go ahead and get this started. And this game does have a multiplayer, so we'll start with solo. And the developer does add screenshots into the game from time to time. I'm very blue because it's reflecting off of the blue in the game. Oh boy. I'll have to keep an eye open for that because this is my green screen fucking up my face. All right, so we're loading in. Takes a little minute, but once we're all hunky-dory, we'll be good to go. I'll try to explain things as I go. So starting off immediately, this is mobile OS. This is your interface, more or less. So I like to order 3 cups of coffee, mostly because you can see up there, it slows down time. This is the solution you can get. You start with 10,000 bucks, and we're going to dive in immediately. So important shit to start off with. This is your debugger. This is what you're doing your commands through. So for the time being, we'll do that. You can go over into the pile here. This is a folder. This is a server. We'll have to configure that. So why don't we immediately start by ordering some shit? Let's go ahead, go to the D market. I need a networking cable. So notice this is a CAT cable, and this is fiber optic. We only use CAT, unless we get a converter and other things like that. So for the time being, I like to have my debugger on purple, so we'll go ahead and grab one of those. The boulder I don't really care about. I need to get router set up. Power cables, I don't know what's on the second floor, but for right now, I just want to focus on getting our infrastructure down here set up. So we're gonna need a couple of things to get started. This is a baseline boulder. What stats do you have? You take 426. Okay. So program list and describe 426. Now I'll need a boulder plus to do this. Yep, I'll need a boulder plus, but I can't do a get coffee. Okay, so I can install, you'll be in my Git server, and I need a bigger boulder to become my server. Yeah, 688 should, and what, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, what I'm doing is I'm going to run DNS server, and DNS server requires store text, which is PADU. So that makes up to 5, that makes up to 5, that makes up to 7. So the plan is to get, 557. Yeah, 557. So we should be fine with a boulder plus, and then we're gonna need cabling obviously for it. For the time being, we'll grab one of you. We'll do more reorganization shit like that later. You can do a lot. You can do a lot. Keep the glare down. Let's see. Power cable or number cables. Personally, I'm not too worried about running it now, so we'll go ahead and get you plugged in. Here. Just trying to think of what else we're going to need. So you'll be our get coffee We'll need cables for you as well. We should probably start off with a networking backbone, so I always want to start with routers. And there's quite a few routers you can start off with. Traditionally speaking, I go for, and this is just me, I go for a Disco Micro as my backbone, and then I have just a bunch of Disco Millis. So I do one for servers, one for what's it called? One for servers, one for, I can't speak, I'm super professional. One for servers, one for customers, and groupings of floorings, and then this guy does the translation between the two. Not a necessity right now, so what we'll go ahead is we'll just grab two of those guys. Networking cables, we'll grab a red for critical connection, and then I need two power cables, so we'll buy two of these guys. Go ahead and place that order there. And then we're going to get into the fun of it, because we'll actually have to start networking things. So you can just get plugged in, just sit here for a little bit. While you take your time to boot up, I need to do a couple things. Always using is a command where you are going to basically be specifying what you are going to be talking from, because you can have multiple debuggers, you can have multiple devices, but always using specifies that, hey, when I'm doing commands that are related, use it from this debugger. So it kind of helps in that regard. So starting off, we've got 3 floors. 0 is your data center. 1 is, I believe, a customer floor. 2 is a provider. Yep. You can go sit in there. You can sit on top of you. Okay, we'll get to that setup. I don't want to get routers in here first before I worry about that. Ideally, if I wanted to go full bore and like pretty shit up, I would, but I don't have the money right now, and I want to kind of be a stickler about it. What do we have for Secretariat? Who kind of offers things? Fuck. Refurb Hut is really good. In my opinion, Refurb Hub is really good because you can buy expensive shit for like a quarter the price, but you don't have warranty, so you're fucked if it goes tits up. It's really good in my opinion. Really, really good. So what I like to do is if I get a game with an early Refurb Hut, I'll make a quick save. I'll do day 0, Refurb Hut, and I could just think about it and come back to it later. Because if I want to, I want to, but I can always just sit here and like, hey, I'm going to lock that proposal. Remote backups is dumb fucking good as well. You do a lot. It's ridiculous shit. Okay, I'm just waiting for our routers to come in. 1500, 1500, 1500. Okay, for the time being, we'll just plug you in, which is fine. Get you set up on Get Coffee, because you'll be able to provide, so I'll do program describe Get Coffee. Shit, you won't be able to do it because I don't have a fucking server for you, right? I don't think I'll be able to run Padu at the same time. No. Ooh, I need a second boulder if I'm going to do this on you. Unless I'm stupid. Hold on. I swear you could run this in the past unless it was changed. Yeah, 446. Okay. 4. Okay. 4. Okay. 6. No, it's over. Shit. What can I use this for? I swear I could set these up before. I'm just going insane. Anyway, here's our routers. So we'll grab you, bang, you will be connected. So by default, and this is just these units, by default, anything that is unknown traffic will go via port 0. Get you booted up and transfer over to you. Okay, so this is going to be DNS. So what I want this to be is this is going to be, and I'll show you a fun thing you can do. So you can do alias, and these are basically commands you can set up ahead of time to do a thing. So I want to be DNS, which plays this, that does this alias program here, and I do this to specify the hardware ID. But thinks about it for a second. You can see the packets talking. installs Padu, installs the DNS server, it starts Padu, and starts the DNS server. Because you need a DNS. You need DNS server. That's the big thing. You need a fucking DNS server. You're going to be up a shit creek if you don't use it. I need to do setup nets. What do I want you to do? You're going to be at 40. You're going to be a server. You're going to be DNS1. Because you're going to be the first DNS server. I'm going to specify the hardware address, and then this third one basically says, hey, what DNS server are you talking to? Well, he is the DNS server, so it doesn't really matter. So fires off the alias, sets the command. He's not address, that's fine, that's all I care about. Right now it says this is now a DNS server. It's good. So I'm going to plug this in here, bang, bang. So we'll put you on port 1, because I'm going to have you manage all my servers. You're going to port down to this, which will be fine. So for you, we're going to go ahead and do floor setup. You're going to be floor 0, server router 1. How do I want to handle you? Because you're not necessarily a server, you're a router. So you'll do... Yeah, we'll start with router 1, call it good. And if I need to jumble shit around, I can. The thing with that address is I can always change it, so that's fine. So go ahead and set that up. But I don't have to worry about DNS on these guys as far as I'm aware, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah. This error is going to happen because I'm not specifying a DNS server, but if I look there, hey, look, that's router 1. Okay, you, come here. You're going to be router 2. Go. Perfect. Okay. So you're set up for DNS, which is perfectly fine. You, I need to find a use for. Which I think if I get a second boulder, I can do get coffee, which I think I arguably will. For 520, yeah. It's perfectly fine. Because what you can do is you basically just run a cable on the second port into another server. You don't network it, but then it talks to itself, and you can have one doing store text and the other doing like the get coffee, and then it'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and do this. Power cable or networking cable. So I need one from like here to here, which is going to be 200. This can be just it's fucking orange for all I care. You need to go to here, port 3, so 500, and you're going to be green. And from you to you another 500, you'll be green as well. Power cables. 1,000. Okay, I'll just grab two 1500s. Eventually I'll centralize power cable. It's not pretty. It's not designed to look pretty. I just need it to work right now. Go ahead and do that. What I need from the Rocket Store is the registry, so I can register a domain. Register a new domain. We'll call this get.com. Price of 1.1. Associated use is going to be update software. Oh, hold on. No. 1.1, not 2. Because if shit's too pricey, your people won't use it. So you got to be careful with that. Ooh, I need to get another power cable. I didn't realize I didn't get a power cable for him too. Unless I did, and I'm stupid. Tear up the box. Okay, here's my other server. So one of you will be Padu, the other will be Get Coffee, and I will just wire them up accordingly. So all depends on what I ever bought in. So notice, yep, still got plenty of time. What's next floor builds? Yeah, just more, which I can accept. I don't get any additional cash for it. But basically, the way you keep things going is you make money by keeping your tenants happy. So just keeping them connected, keeping the services. Right now, these guys are harmless. They're just bitching because they can't talk to these utilities companies to satisfy their needs. And it's just him that exists right now. But notice that he consumes update software, so he wants access to software updates. So we're trying to make everybody happy, hunky-dory. Go here, you can go here. You are a connection from here to here. You're a connection from here to... you'll be Get Coffee. You'll top up and Get Coffee. And you'll be the internal connection. So go ahead and set this up. So you will be Padu. So we'll do program install Padu v1. This program start Padu v1 on this. I think I have auto start set up. I like to take the risk, sorry. I like to make sure I'm doing good on that. Oh, I need to give him a fucking dress too. I'll set him up for a second. So I need to do program install Get Coffee. Nope, Get Coffee on this. Setup net alias. This will be @40. This will be a server. This will be get1. That address. Your DNS server will be server.dns1. So this command will go out and go fetch the DNS server. It might complain because you won't be able to ping it. No, he'll be fine. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, and he's talking out, which is good. So he started Get Coffee, so I need to DNS map get.com as @40 server get1. This will probably error out because it's trying to map it to a server that I physically can't access because it doesn't know where to go. So this is probably an error, in which case I'll just enter this. And the way you get around this is you do this as this on this. Boom, and now GitHub is assigned to this guy. So you can get there. I don't really care what you do, more or less, to be honest. But I can do net setup, or setup net @40 server Padu1. You don't need a DNS server. You literally talk to your other buddy. That's all you do. Yeah, because he is literally only wired to talk into you, so it's fine. 0. Okay. And this is where routes come in. So I want to route show on this. Yeah, broadcast traffic is enabled on all ports. Unknown traffic is forwarded on port 0. In our case, it really doesn't help because there's nothing on port 0. If I wanted to, I could do that, and then they just kind of chat between each other. Not a big deal. But for the time being, I want to route add @40 server DNS1 via port. What port did I put you on? Port 2? Via port 2 on. So what this is doing is, hey, if one of the customers or anybody's like, hey, I need DNS, I need to go talk to this person, it'll go down, it'll get forwarded to the routers, and then the routers will go, oh, yep, you can access them via port 2. There you go. So now we do the same thing here. So we do route add bang via port 3 on that. Oh, router. I'll do that. There we go. So another thing you can do as well, and I'll do route. You can do stuff like, hey, I need to enable broadcast, disable broadcast, doing traffic specific. So yeah, like route add traffic UDP 5060 from VoIP via So this is basically setting up VoIP. VoIP is a bit interesting. We'll get into that when we start to have to deal with fucking phones, but I like to avoid it like the plague. For the time being, this is fine. We're just gonna have to play messy with it. So the reason I don't use this switch early is because we're gonna go take that fucker up to the first floor. We need a power cable, which I will wait because we don't know what's on the first floor, because these are all more or less randomly generated. So first floor has you, and a shelf. Okay, so what we need is cable. And I may be wrong, but I recall when reading about switches for this game is everything is forwarded through port 0 on this. So ideally what we do is we route traffic, all the default traffic into port 0. So let's start off. Power cable can be 500 by one of you. You will be a 1000, so we need some networking cable. You. How much for you? 1500. Okay, 1500 for you. 500 for you. I think I'll just go for 1000. And you want another 1500. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get those ordered. And while that's going on, I'm going to go down and go grab my debugger because I need to do shenanigans. What are you talking about shenanigans? You'll see. I always address the customers because they need to have physical addresses in order to be able to communicate on our network. So what we can do is we just take our debugger, this, back to floor 1. Make sure your cargo count is 3, so it counts the cable, the debugger, and your power cable. If it's 2 like this, yeah, you're not coming with your power cable. I've had that happen a few times. It's fucking annoying. Just a tad bit. So we go ahead and grab our debugger, slap him up there, slap him here, bang. Oh, come on, let me grab this. So you will be setup net at floor 1, customer 1, the hardware address, and then at floor 0, server DNS 1. That's simple. We go, whoop. Tell them, hey, you are now customer 1. That is the DNS server you talk to. Next patient. You, we go here, we go, hey, guess what? Mr. Hardware Man, you are now customer 2. My stuff, come here. This, do this. Click this on. 1000, I think is for this run, if I recall. There, you're another 1000. Do that. And you can stretch these cables in wonky ways. Just be advised, physics is not this game's strong suit. So you'll see some shenanigans. Okay, and then you... Yeah, I don't need you right now. Go just sit there. Grab you. So this is going to be customer 3. Bada bing. There we go, customer 3 and DNS 1. Beautiful. So customers are now set up. What we can then do is get you all connected up that way. You need to be connected up. Hold on. I think this is the wrong way. You can go here. You're stretching the shit out of that cable. Okay. So now I have to connect this to the data center. How do you do that? You do these uplinks. So I do floor 1, PAUV, and that is the link to floor 1. So you think we're done here? No, this is floor 2 because they need providers. Oh, box. Don't. By the way, whenever you get these by default, make sure you flick the switch because these can be off by default. Just food for thought if you're like, why the fuck is nothing working? It's probably because you didn't turn it on. It happens. All right. Next floor is going to be a provider, which is the utility sphere, and a little customer, which is sadly annoying. Okay. Oh, and there's a phone. Fuck. Okay. I don't want to deal with phones this early. Luckily, nobody gives a shit about it right now, which I'm thankful for. I will not be dealing with phones this early. Technically, you want to stream audio and a few other things. I don't care. We will not be dealing with phones this early right now. Just fucking do not give a shit. All right. Can I run you over here? Oh, fuck. It's fine. So what we're gonna do is we've got. And if I do this, there. Okay. So there's a debate to be had on some situations where you can get power outages, you can get surges, things like that, things that will take down your hardware. In situations like this, I can run a single 500 pixel cable directly through, and then they never come offline. It's the same with this provider. So it's a food for thought. The issue with this is I have to get a switch, so we're just going to do this the right way. So we'll go ahead and get a switch. We'll go ahead and get a blade 5. I need to get a 500 because I need to bridge this gap here. So from here to here. Networking cables wise, I need 1500. 1,500, 1,000, 1,000. So 2 1,000s, 2 1,500s. Go ahead and get that delivered. While they are hooked up, let's go ahead and get these. So this address is, because you're the provider, you are now this, but you are now floor 2, provider 1. Okay, you're good. And then we will go here, and you are now floor 2. Oop. Have to edit that out. You are now floor 2, customer 1. Then I guess I will deal with the fucking phone. I hate VoIP. And we'll switch, you go here. Okay, so this is a VoIP phone. It will not work without a network address. This is what I hate. Okay, so this will be net setup. You as floor 2, VoIP 1, B1, VoIP 1. You go. I fucking hate dealing with phones. 518 is like, what? What's the issue? No, you're fine. Yeah, I don't care. Stop your complaining. Okay, let's go ahead and get this network plugged in and set up. Get plugged in. 1,000 footer will be you to the network uplink. You to the phone. 1,500. 1,500. Delete the delete box. Do that and go do that. Okay, we're nearly done. So we need to mark this. We go floor 2, Q, Y, E, Z. Boom. You think we're done? No, we're not done. Let's go ahead and take this fucker down with us. 3 items. So again, I will be dealing with VoIP later. I'm not too worried about it. Eventually, I'm going to set up my own network of VoIP where these fuckers will not be connected to the network. They will be on their own separate network that I will set up and route, because VoIP can be useful for a lot of fucking money. It's just annoying. It's just very fucking annoying. Let's go ahead and get you set up and you plugged in. So we'll use SVDI. It's a 1 SVDI, and then we'll use FKT. So now what we have to do is we go to Tower Link. We go ahead and select floor 0, connect you to floor 1, which it doesn't matter what order you realistically do it in. But we'll do this to this, and this will make a Cat 1 copper connection, 15 traversals a second, which is plenty. Do that. Okay, you're linked. Now floor 1, FKTE to QYZE on floor 2. Bang. Okay, and then we take 2 networking cables, and these will be our 500 and 500. These will be red because they're going to be uplinks. These are green. Red, uplink. And then we just wait. So you're set up as router 2, router 1, easy peasy. And then in theory, what we should be able to see is people being able to, we can actually visualize this here. So we take a look from 40 to 422. Right. And a fun fact, you can actually access the wiki from a web browser built into the game. It's really fucking good. Let me tell you, the wiki is very good. If we take a look, what is DNS? How do we use it? How do we do a local DNS? The wiki is very, very, very good. So we open this up. If you want a great content creator who does it, Tyler UN, fucking great content creator. Check him out, he's in the Discord. Dude knows his shit. You'll be 4-2. I'm a bit of a weirdo in how I handle things. I usually like to connect floors to ports if I can. Is it ideal to do all 7 floors on one? No, but that's how I do it. To each his own. So right now, floor 2 is connected. So if we take a look, casual dweller. Oh, I forgot. So what you need to do is you need to map your hit. If you do not know where to go for your services, you're gonna have no fucking clue. Right? So what we do is we have to DNS map. There's like, yeah, Bongo Utilities, utilities.net at floor 2, provider 1 on thing. So now it goes down, it'll program it to the DNS that says, hey, there you go, there's your stuff, it's on floor 2 at B1. So there we go. Now what you can do, in this case, let's take a look. So you are consuming uses of get.com, which is making me some money, a little bit of money for using that, which is good. But we want you to make sure that you're able to do your actual like business. Somebody needs to be able to hit your shit. Here's the gimmick, right? Here's the gimmick. How do we make sure people talk to it? Well, and the easiest way to do it is you do a switch and it just broadcasts out. That's not how I roll. So the way I do it is I use the network address to help set it. So what I'll do is I'll do route add at floor 2 via port 2 on bang, route add at floor 1 via port 1 on this. So in this case, and it really doesn't matter on like the floor 1 because it's just consumers, but in this case, what it's doing is it's going, hey, you can now access all the floor 2 shit on port 2. So see, and now traffic's going back. And it's not going to show too much immediately, but what if we, this is where I like to take a save just to make sure. So we'll go ahead and create a save there. And we will make sure that I've actually not forgotten Refurb Hut. I really, really like Refurb Hut, so we'll set to the side. We'll go ahead and go back to break time, order a glass of water. This is going to reset our cooldown. So now we're back on normal time. Would you look at that? Plenty of traffic coming through. Need more proper visitors? Well, they're getting 4 out of 1. They're consuming Git. No complaints. Everybody's happy. That's what I like to see. Never mind. What the fuck are you complaining about? You need more visitors. You have plenty of visitors. Hush now, child. Yeah, you're fine. So everybody, no DNS servers. No DNS servers to validate. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. Hold the phone. You know what it is? Let me go ahead and take a drink here. I did not point it to DNS, so it has no fucking clue where to access its own DNS. So go ahead and drink it. Okay. So if we take a look, and this is where I like point up the browser. See, if the user port is not configured with a DNS server, it sends out a packet UDP until it reaches a DNS server. But what we need to basically do is say, hey, you can access your DNS server through fucking here, which it should dump all traffic via port 0. Sometimes you need to be a bit specific, but we'll do just in case, because apparently they're complaining that they can't access their DNS server. To validate payments, I'd like to validate payments. Yeah, you're getting consumption. You're not. Why? Oh, you have no DNS server. That's why. Okay, hold on. So, what is this? That's... Oh, God, I can't remember. Man, net. And this is why you gotta check out man. Yeah. Net, DNS, set, at floor 0, server DNS 1, on at floor 2, customer 1. See if it'll play nice. It should go over to floor 2. There, vanishes off into floor 2, pings a bunch of shit, and then it should just accept it. Yep, there you go. See? Luckily I caught it. So you now have a DNS server. Should be fine. All DNS traffic is basically going to press down to, hey, I don't have a specific logic for DNS. Go down to port 0. Out you go. So if we go ahead and reorder a glass of water, bada boom. Good, be hunky-dory. Yep, you're getting transversals. You're happy. Yeah, you should be good. Yep, you're happy. All right. And now we make a bit of money. So this is where the start of the entire game begins. So we'll go ahead and order a couple of cups of coffee. I like to, like I say, I'll go down to 0.25x. I think is a good kind of medium ground. And fun fact, you can middle mouse button and send to the other side of the screen if you prefer to be a terminal on the right side kind of guy. Eventually you can get more monitors and shit, but anyway. For the Secretariat, we're going to go ahead and accept a new customer floor, which means, come here, Mr. Debugger Man. We've got jobs to do. Get your ass over here. Well, bang. On to floor 3. Yep, new floor, new programs available for installation. And that's just kind of our welcome list. The best way that, or the way that you fail this game is violating your SLAs. SLAs, basically, there is a certain percentage of uptime that you need to match. And if you do not, you lose. Best way. So like customers have an SLA of 0%. Utilities have an SLA of 10%, 20%, 50%. Really depends. Fuck, this is another phone. Oh fuck. Do any of you actually want phones? Hold on. I need to slow this the fuck down. Do any of you actually want your fucking phones? You don't care. You don't care. Oh, fuck, you're gonna care. Yeah, you don't care. They care because they want to talk to somebody online. Well, yeah, you can use phones for that. Fuck. Okay. Tad bit annoying, but alright. Well, I won't be dealing with of course you... And of course you were a fucking fiber user. This is what I hate. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. We will make this work, and we will call an episode here once we're done. Just say fuck it and do my lazy man's method. I might. Where is it? Yeah, right here. The Blade 66. It's a fucking big boy, but it takes fiber and Cat 6, and you can just do it all in one go. I mean, it's chunky. I just don't know if I have the length for it. So if I put you like fucking here. So you're 1,000, because I need to keep this phone in mind for something. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna order the fucking thing because I know I'm gonna need it. So I need like 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. You can go up to like 3,000 with fiber, so I think 2,000's fine. So I need. Wait, these are on through customers, and just a shitload of phones. Do I care about phones though right now? Arguably no, because I need to set up VoIP, and VoIP is not cheap to do. Well, it is arguably. Hold on. I mean, it is cheap. It doesn't really take much, but it's it's a pain to do, I think is the best way to put it. It's very much a pain to do. And as I previously stated, I want to do a networking standalone environment for it. So basically I'd route all of the phones down its own network so they can only talk to the VoIP server, which I would like to do, but I can't do right now. I could get started on it though. With a bit of money, I could take out a loan and do it. Either way, first things first, let's get the floor done up. So, for the time being, let's just get everything programmed and up and running, and I'll get the cables ordered. So I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and then a 3,000 of you. Call it good. Oh shit! I need one of you. You can be here. You can have about 1,000 as well. There you go. Anyway, let's get to programming. So you're going to be in a setup. Nope, where is it? There we go. This is going to be floor 3, voice 1. This is going to be 3, voice 2. There you go. I don't think it cares. Well, I probably should have done DNS, but that's fine. That's just cable shenanigans. Okay, that DNS set at 40 server DNS1. That just to be safe. Play nice. Yeah, I know you can't access it. I don't care. I just need you to do your job. Okay, so you're going to be net at floor 3, customer 1. You at floor 0, server DNS1. There you go. Customer 1. Oh shit. You still gonna do your command or no? Well, let's see. This is what I get for getting greedy. So let's just rerun that real quick. Flick you on. I know you don't have power, which is fine. Fiber optic can go there. You are a 1500, which means you're going to go here. You're fine. So you're this. You're this. You're going to be customer 2. Yeah. 1500. Yeah, let's here to here. You're gonna go over here. So you're floor 3, and we'll do this. We'll do floor 3. Not you actually. I think I can repurpose you for phones. You're close. We'll do zigs. Floor 3 zigs. Okay. Are you set up on DNS? Yes, you are. Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a bitch, so we'll do you. 1000, we'll go to you. Why do I have this extra cable? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever, it's extra cable. Okie dokie. Yeah, because this is all the customers connected, plus all the phones connected. So good. All right, now I need to get the power cable because I didn't fucking order one. Grab a 1500. That's fine. What is Secretariat order next? So recycling center is easy. It's a straight connection. There is a phone there, but it really doesn't matter for the time being. You're set up. You're set up. So I need to set you up as customer 3. This will be customer 3. Oh, nope. Hold on. No, don't want to. I misclick sometimes. Customer 3, yep. There we go. Let's go grab this power cable, which can go here. And plug this back in. And server is now online, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, you are now floor 3, customer 3, and your DNS has been set. Okay, we are done here, so disconnect from this fucking pile of shit. Get us the fuck downstairs. With an extra cable I worked. Yeah, no, oh, never mind. I remember why I had this extra cable. You, it's for fucking you. Yet, I forgot about the dude in the corner. Yikes. Okay. Well, let me go quickly fucking address you. Yes. So you're going to be, well, you know, this is why I gotta pay attention. So this is gonna be customer 4. That, go. Can I even get away with what I want to? So, 2,700. Fuck. I can't do it with it. I'd have to get a media converter or something. 2,500. I'd have to get a repeater. I'd have to get a fucking repeater or something. Or I could just be fucking lazy. I want to do this right. I'd have to get a repeater. How far can I shimmy this over before breaking shit? Hold on, because you're another 1500, right? Yeah, okay, hold on. You can go here. You can come here. You go here. Shimmy, shimmy, yay. This is sketchy as fuck. I can make it work. Yeah. Just go into here. Thank you. Yeah, the network connection is still good. You just need 2,000, right? I can barely make it. You go here. So then we can now get a 2,000 foot cable going from here to here. Debugger's done its job, so you can just get boxed up. You can get here, go back down to 40. Gonna wait for that cable to arrive, and get this wired in. It's fucking shenanigans, man, but it works. Be a bit of a pain on how I want to do the networking for the phones, but not too bad, I suppose. I would like my cable, please. Thank you. 2,000 foot Ethernet cable. Bang. Okay. Let's head down to the ground floor and get you wired up. Probably gonna need 1,000 footer to be safe. So we'll do a red 1,000 foot Ethernet cable. 40 to go from a jumper to a jumper. There we go. You can just go on the boxes of shite. You will be back in here. So you're going to be 1,000 foot for that. Yeah, I could have done 500, but it's whatever. I need you to plant and at floor 3, then out port 3 on this. And whenever this cable decides to show up, I'll be able to route it over. Is it necessary for customers? No. Do I want to do it? Yes. It helps my mind make sense. Okay. This is going to be THV. Done. How much money do we have right now? 4,000. We're making a little bit. Tower link. Okay, we link 40, which is GTNV. 243, which is Zig. Yep, Zigs. Bang. Light. So there should now be traffic coming on down the way. Back down. Back up. Beautiful. What's your problem? You can't talk to anybody online. Just be quiet. Your DNS server is valid. Hush no. No DNS server. What? That DNS server is valid. Yeah, you're consuming bandwidth. You can see you doing it. And this is the debugging part of the game. Stop complaining. Happy yet? Consume 2 uses. No, so you are getting out. Okay. I'll drink some water, see if she continues to be a pain in the ass. Nope, you're fine now. You're just complaining because you can't talk to somebody online. Yeah, I don't care. Can't validate digital payment. You just have fucking issues. Which is mostly because of that switch, I'm convinced. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And so far, so good. So, let's go ahead and order a quick cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee, and I want to go pick up a quick payday. What do I mean by that? Notice that the utility center uses the consumes update software. Well, guess what? The recycling center does the same. So I want to go ahead and get them online, and they're just a direct fucking link. I just need to get them hooked up with power, and we'll be fine. So go ahead and get this all going. That's bang. I'm not worried about the phone in there because usually a phone spawns. Not too concerned. This is another consumer floor. Cycling Center, software updates, supplybull.biz. Okay. That's who they are. We'll have to get a longer internet connection for these two, so ordering a 1500 connection, red connection. So let's go ahead and just preemptively order that guy. Network connection, order a red 1500, send that down to 0. Yeah, so there's the phone. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. So there's the phone. Fuck the phone. We're just doing this. 500 connection, straight shot over. Order you up. We'll go ahead and wire the phone, or do the phone just in case, or at least program it at least. That can go here. So this is going to be setup net at 44 VoIP 1, this address at floor 0 server DNS1. Probably got a complaint it can't access it, which is okay. This is going to be this. Going to be provider 1. And your DNS, perfect. You're just going to get linked directly to here. Floor 4 is going to be DPNQ. And then we will get downstairs to go link it up. Head over, make sure my Ethernet cable's plugged into itself because it's smart. The amount of times I've had to reorder these cables because I forget where they are. It happens. It happens a good bit. So we'll go ahead and get that hooked up, and there should be a 1500-foot cable down there, or 1500-foot or pixel, whatever you want to call it, cable down there that we can get hooked up and get these guys all happy with software updates. Plus, we'll have to DNS map their shit. So this will be for you. Grab here. This will be 4. So for this, grab you. You're going to be route add at 4 floor via port 4 on you. And I now need to DNS map. Now, what was it? Well, let me check. Did I grab the... Oh, there it is. Suploid as at 40 provider 1 on my DNS server. Think about it. Entry has been added. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and get it linked up. So we are going to link 40. Is it correct? This will be HLFD. HLFD. And you're like, oh my god, you just unplugged that. Yeah, if you're fast enough, you'll be fine. There's actually a strat to it I can show off later. So this is HLFD to floor 4 to the one uplink that exists. Bang. And then eventually you should start consuming uses. Boom, you're consuming uses of Git. You now authorize authenticate transaction, which is basically the same shit these guys do. In this case, they offer unbeatable prices on used devices for tower residents with exclusive bulk discounts. Hey, whatever works for you, man. We are at 21.25, so we spent the full day, but we're walking away with a little bit of money. So we started with 10 grand and we're down to 4,100. We'll go ahead and drink some water and let time pass. And once the next day kicks over here, we will end it there. So yeah, this is just the start of the game. And I mean, this place can go insane. I think my record for a tower right now is in the 40s, and that was on an old save with old strategies. But as we add more and the Secretariat grows more, we got to think about bottlenecking, routing. Eventually, there's a second data center you can add. Like, this shit gets insane. One of my favorite things is getting the Socketeer going and replacing these terrible, terrible cabinets with actual server racks, so we can start putting shit in correctly, which is what I enjoy a lot more. But yeah, we're raking in some cash. Not going to make a full profit on the first day because the Git box, I mean, the server alone, the registration alone, yeah, we haven't made any money yet because it cost 200 when it was registered and we made 130 today. And that doesn't even include the fact that, you know, we had to have 2 servers to do this. All right. So we'll go ahead and drink a cup of coffee, couple of cup of coffees, read the mail, and we will call it here. So your mailbox is going to be your best friend telling you about things. So in this case, there's a new market called, or a new item called the Blade 10. And there is the grand opening of the ICC store on D-Market. So let's go take a look. What the fuck are they talking about ICC? Well, you can take a look at the merchants, and this is the case. So this is the Interchange Compute Corporation. So this is a little mini 1-port modular computing unit, super micro, basically does almost nothing. And then this is a little storage extension, so you're able to add 4 storage. So in this case, if you add the extra storage to this guy, you can go from a 122 to a 126 because you're adding 4 to this 3 1/4 in here. The benefit to these guys is these are like super low power like machines. The real downside to them, show you a program list. They really can't run much. They can run like a DNS Lite, which is fine. They can run Padu with an expansion. They can run DNS Mask, which is not useful. And then they can run Mbox, which really isn't useful. So their uses are limited. DNS Lite works for about 3... I want to say like 3 floors is DNS Lite will work fine, but realistically, early on, if you just buy a Builder Plus, you can get a proper DNS server and scale a lot higher and a lot faster. So, food for thought. And then we did take a look, and there was a Blade 10. So Blade 10 is this chunky little thing. So it's a 50 transversals per tick, 10-port Ethernet switch. Very useful. Very useful. The real benefit with these Blade 10s is notice that is a 3-pin port and not the shoddy single-pin ports that we were looking at last time. So they do have some advantages where, keep in mind, with the single pin ports is their distance is complete shit. So you can go up to 1,500 meters there, 1,000 here, but you only get 2 choices, 500 and 200 on the little shitty DC adapters. Keep that in mind. But we made a little bit of money. We're making a lot more now because take a look, it's the providers making us the most. The customers really don't give it for us. So in tomorrow's episode or the next episode, we're focusing on the next couple of floors, making sure our customers are happy. If we need to scale up, we can. We can at least pick up floor 5, 6, and 7 and see where we go from there on scaling. We might actually have to pick up another couple of routers and start stacking up the networking stack. So until next time, folks, if you'd like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to make it. This kind of game really scratches my autism itch, I guess is a way to put it, because you know, gotta love the Spectrum life. But this kind of game, I'm really fascinated, really enjoy it. So if this is something you'd like to see me more of, or you're supportive of the content, please let me know. I'm always happy to do some Friday content. So stay safe out there, folks. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, so you made it to the end of the video. This is where we give a little shout out to those amazing YouTube memberships and awesome Twitch subs that help keep the channel going. Especially a shout out to KH3 Confirmed, Load 60, and Zeno89.